This week, the White House said its immigration crackdown has resulted in more than 8,000 arrests since President Trump's inauguration. Well, consider this. There are more than 4 million children under the age of 18 who live with a parent who does not have legal status. CBS's Kati Weis has that story tonight.
It's 5:30 in the morning just outside New Orleans. This group of ICE and DEA agents have just pulled over and arrested a man in an operation to detain and deport 3 different immigrants they say are undocumented and who recently were charged with a variety of crimes. ICE says these ops are a top priority.
We're working a lot more on our caseload now.
The New Orleans DEA chief is happy to help.
How often would you say you assist?
Every day.
During this operation, ICE agents detained one man charged with rape, as well as another man they say is undocumented who just happened to be in the car.
Laid in the back of the car, covered in a blanket.
ICE calls this type of arrest collateral.
If we encounter other folks as we do this, our supervisors are going to make case-by-case decisions.
That worries 25-year-old Gracie, who asked us to only use her first name for fear of retaliation. Originally from Honduras, she says she's committed no crime since crossing the border 5 years ago. Gracie has received some temporary protections to live and work here while her immigration case is still pending.
What is it that keeps you up at night?
She says she's afraid she'll never see her daughter again. Gracie's 3-year-old daughter is a U.S. citizen. Her 8-year-old is undocumented.
Right now, there are more than 10,000 non-citizens living here in New Orleans, and that's according to the 2023 U.S. Census. And most of those folks are undocumented. But a new Louisiana state law now bans the very policies that make New Orleans a sanctuary city. Right now, it's the only sanctuary city on the Gulf Coast.
Take the worst of the worst off the streets.
New Orleans ICE Deputy Field Officer Brian Acuna says they're targeting criminals.
All the other sheriffs are cooperative except for the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office.
The Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office declined an interview, but the district attorney says the parish only cooperates with ICE in cases of undocumented immigrants accused of violent crimes.
Do you foresee New Orleans staying on that trend of continuing to be a sanctuary city?
I don't think the tolerance level or the way that New Orleanians show love is going to change simply because of a change in administration.
Gracie hopes there's no change in being able to keep her family together.
You still feel like you did the right thing?
Despite everything, she still believes she's in the right place for however long that lasts. Kati Weis, CBS News, New Orleans.